Alrighty, after going another streak of, what is it called? After dealing with another streak of nesting and stuff, I, am waiting on the clothes to get done drying, but I still got like another hour. But I wanted to show y'all what the nursery room is kind of looking like. But we got her bassinet right here, but that's gonna go in the room. I just have it stationed right here just because. This is her dresser, which I wanted to use it as a changing table, but the mat would not fit right here in this little space. So I'll show you the changing table in a second. This is something that needs to go in Josh's truck because Josh swears up and down that this is going to go in his truck and that we are going to bring home the baby in his truck, which, whatever. I don't see why we wouldn't use his truck. We take his truck everywhere. So we have this. And then we have this little thing. Josh actually got this for Christmas, but it actually works as a nice little pacifier sanitizer thing. So once we get the passies all boiled down and all the nipples boiled down, if I drop a pacifier or something like that, you just put it in here. It takes like 6 seconds and you flip it over and it takes another 6 seconds and it cleans it up fairly well. And then we have this little diaper thing. I'm going to put diapers and wipes and a whole bunch of things in there, so wherever this goes, that will go with it. And then we have this. I plan to put pictures of her or pictures of us on here, and then have little things for her future toys to go in or something. And then we still have not put clothes in here, but I started off with socks. I didn't see a point in washing socks. If you gotta wash socks for an infant, I just feel like something's wrong there. If you gotta wash the socks for it to not, I don't know what's on the socks that's gonna hurt my baby, and if there is, should I sue? But anyways, I have this little setup right here. I used to use this for my earrings, but now it's like where her little shoes go, or I guess her shoes options for now, even though these are kind of going to be a little bit too big for a while. But we have her, I think these are the 6 to 12 and the underneath is the 0 to 6. So I went ahead and took them out of their packages and put them in here. And then we have all of her little cards that we got, and then we have this little thing, and then we have this picture frame which I'm going to put her pictures in. And we have a little rocker that was passed down to us. Same with this. This was also passed down to us. And then this was passed down to us as a crib, but we finally found the hardware to go perfectly with it. We have her washing bath time thing underneath here, and it's just going to be there until we finally give her baths, and we're going to probably have a different area for it to go in, but it's probably going to stay in the bathtub, and we're probably just going to leave her in there. So, or not leave her in the bathtub, but leave her in there in the bathtub. And then we have my little nursing pillow, and then we got this that we bought from Amazon. So this is like a nice firm foam mattress for her, and it's breathable. She won't suffocate or anything like that. And then we have this changing table. I wanted to get a changing table that matches with this, because this actually has a matching changing table, but this was actually cheap, and for some that's cheap, it's like really sturdy. Josh put all of his weight on it, putting it together, just to make sure it wasn't too flimsy. And this thing is really sturdy, and it even has these little lock things, so it does not roll even with one. And then you put you hang up her little clothes here when you're waiting, like when she gets done with bath time, and we have her clothes ready right here. And then I already put some sample diapers, wipes, and lotions and stuff for when she gets done with bath time. And then we have this, I don't know, well, this is gonna go, with the dining table and stuff once we figure out, or once we finally feed her. Sorry, I'm out of breath. This little table, have no clue what we're doing with it yet, because I don't have a rocker, but I have a recliner in the living room, so I didn't see a point in getting a rocker or a glider when I'm probably, one, going to rock her in the living room so I can watch TV or something, or rock her, you know, in the bed or something. I don't plan to, you know, spend too much time in this room, except for when I, you know, oh my god, I can't breathe. When I do the essentials and stuff in here, which is changing her and stuff. I want this room to be her room, but also I don't want to be stuck in this room. I want to be able to move her around in the house and not be secluded to one room. But anyways, we got this, and I saved a little scrapbooking paper for when we finally get a baby book for her, or a scrapbook to make it into a baby book. And then that won't go into the dining room until she's ready to eat. We got all these blankets here that I told Josh we need to do something about this, because obviously we can't put her clothes and the blankets in here because of this. But I'm also not tall enough to reach that one. So we gotta put them up there, but that's a really small area, and it's really hard for me to get the comforters and take them down. Also, we do need to finish the trim. Josh started on it over here, and then, hold on, as you can see, he did the floorboards right here, but to be honest, we weren't really worried about it until she's like walking. But by that point, we will hopefully own this house, but we don't want to do too much to this house because we're only renting. So, yep. Then we got this little area over here. This has all of her bath stuff. There's some like bottles and breastfeeding stuff in here. So like I have all of her bottles and breastfeeding storage bags, or I have all of my bottles and breastfeeding storage bags. So soon we'll have to boil all the nipples and stuff, and there's actually pacifiers in this little kit from Dr. Brown's. Oh, I got like some yarn stuff in there, but these are all like storage bottles and like breastfeeding bottles, or bottles for her to put formula in, or for me to put formula in for her. Then we got all the baby gadgets in here that sucks all the snot out or takes her temperature, or, you know, little samples that we got. And then we have silicone bibs, bath time stuff, and another pacifier that is going to be really weird to boil, but we'll get to that when we get there. And then the rest is pretty much empty. I got my hospital bag right here. I need to figure out what else to put in it, but I think I pretty much got everything. And then our one box of diapers that we have, but of course we'll get more. So there's 96 in this one, but I saw on Amazon if you get it monthly. Oh, and I also have like this little thing still in here. But anyways, on Amazon, there's an actual subscription for diapers that you can do monthly, and it's like 130 something diapers for like 20 bucks a month. But I do know that you go through like a whole bunch of diapers, you know, daily and stuff. So we might try out the Amazon and just have like a few extra boxes, but hopefully, I don't know. We're still figuring out the diaper situation because we don't technically know if she's allergic to like Pampers, because I heard Pampers has a lot of latex in it. I'm allergic to latex, and my doctor says if I'm allergic to latex, she might be allergic to latex as well. So I really need to see about better or organic type of diapers. But he says that the ones that they use at delivery, he thinks that they're Huggies and that they're the really good ones, or not the really good ones, they're all good, but he thinks that Huggies is the way to go. So we might be doing that. And the dogs are being nosy, and we have no clue what we're going to do about this floor, because this floor has so much weird stuff on it. But I do plan on getting like a baby pad so she's not directly on this wood floor. One, because it's rough and it has a lot of gaps and stuff in it. Two, Kimber, your belly or whatever that noise is. But it's just really rough to be on this floor, and it just looks nasty. So we are gonna try to get a baby mat, and then we're gonna try to get this situation figured out. So yeah, but I'm gonna go back, chill out in the living room, and just relax until the clothes are done, and then we'll do more time lapses of that. Alrighty, so it's now later in the day. It's like 6:08 now. I spent a whole bunch of time cleaning. Jambalaya with sausage. Is this a freezer thing? Frozen, but I didn't know they had this. That's cool. They have the Zatarans, like gumbo or jambalaya, that you just keep frozen. And I can't believe he bought it and didn't give me any. That looks so good. But I got my cheese. I'm about to, I guess, fry up some tomatoes and make like a bruschetta. I'm gonna take the cherry tomatoes and I get some oil and just put them in a pan and just kind of saute them, I guess you could say, or caramelize them in a way. And then I'm gonna put it on some toast with a little bit of cheese, and it'll taste like a nice little bruschetta type healthy thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. And of course we gotta time lapse it, because you know, you gotta time lapse it.
We're gonna go inside.
No.
Watch The Bachelor.
Weston was playing with this and flinging it like Kimber normally does, which Weston never does.
And
I think he only did it so he can get his ball back because Kimber had his ball.
And then at the end of every vlog, we'll just pick a question to answer.